Hey, good morning, YouTube universe. This is Nolan again, and I'm doing a quick video before I start my harvest. I have here a number of pepper plants that I've been um, growing for the past probably since the start of the summer, and I'm getting a great, I believe, a good harvest. I've harvested some of these peppers here throughout the past, and I gave them away to some of my co-workers, and they said it was very, very tasty, very good, which is a plus on my part, but a bigger plus on God's part. But anyway, this is going to be a quick video on what I got going on here. Um, this is around the time when the summer starts to meet the fall, and I got a number of pots here that I'm starting just to get my garden going, keep the soil nice and rich and everything. So without further ado, let's go on. So if you've seen my earlier videos, you may remember that this here there's a number of um, banana peppers on in this little area here. I believe I have 7, but I've been getting a nice good harvest here. I'm gonna harvest these here shortly, and probably either give them away as I have been. Look, this is probably the longest one I've ever gotten. Look at that there. That's at least about 5-6 inches long. That's gonna be some good eat right there. But I believe I have maybe a dozen or so that's on here. Now, what's a question to me is I have one here that is turning red. I'm gonna let this stay on here for as long as I can. I'm curious as to see what's gonna happen. I don't have any idea why it's turning red. It may be because the length of time that I've have it on there, but yeah, it's kind of cool. About 2 inches long or so. I have another one up here that's starting to turn red in some spots on the outer borders here. Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to be harvesting those here soon. And one of the most exciting things I have, y'all know what that is, right? Carolina Reaper. I am so happy. I've had this plant well over the summer, and you see how they're coming in. I noticed this probably at the start of the week. Yeah, I don't have any idea what I'm going to do with them right now, but I'm going to do something. I have another one around here somewhere. There's one right there. So, yeah, I have 2 Reaper plants, and I believe I have a total of maybe 5 or 6 peppers that has come into the world. So anybody have any ideas what I can do, recipes, sauces, with all means, please message me below. I have some jalapenos here, about a dozen plus that I need to pull off of here. These have been growing pretty good. I'm gonna, God willing, gonna grow some, do some candies, some cowboy candy, and possibly send them out to family and friends. In the back there, I have some tangerine dream peppers that are so tasty. I love these peppers. No heat, which is good because my daughter, she eats them as well. She loves them. I have maybe a half dozen of those that need to come off. So, but it is this very, very, very good taste. Poblano peppers. As you can see, I have many of those. I still got some growing in, a little bud there. Hey, you doing, little buddy? And this is probably the biggest one I have on here. If I can get my hand up under it, all these leaves. But yeah, it's pretty big there. It sits about the size of a palm. I've seen them bigger, so I'm gonna try to hold off on harvesting these so quick. I've only gotten one harvest off of this plant, this one single plant here, and I gave them away to my dad and his wife. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Ghost pepper plants and cayenne pepper plants. I've had a couple of harvests off my cayenne right here, and as you can see, there's a pepper that's coming in there. For some reason, out of maybe 3 or 4 peppers that I pull off of there, there's one rotten one, like right there. I'm gonna have to pull that off. I don't know why, but there's no harm really. It's my first time gardening, so I'm learning. And then my ghost, I haven't gotten anything off of here but beautiful green leaves. I've had my ghost pepper for as long as I've had my Carolina Reapers, and yeah, nothing. I may just dig that up for the winter, bring it in the house, and take care of it that way. We'll see what happens. So those are my peppers. Yeah, I'm gonna harvest those shortly, but before I do, look at my poblanos. Look at there, look at there. Just a little short walk of the other stuff I got going on. Green beans. I've had some success off of here. I've had a couple harvests, single serving harvests. I picked them for my wife so she could take to work with her for lunch, and she said they taste wonderful. I have yet to have any off of it yet. I have a single serving in the house that that I will probably take for myself. And here I have some romaine lettuce. I have like 6 transplants in here. I need to do some nursing on this here. I've never planted green leaf veggies before, and I imagine that the reason it looks like this is because maybe the heat. I see a little hole there, so I can imagine that there was a rabbit that tried to get down in here as well. But yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 heads in here. I'm gonna clean that up. And this one here, I have my Georgia collards. And again, I believe the heat has affected these some. These were also transplants. About 6 heads in that. Some Savoy cabbage. Again, I believe the heat got to it. We had some nice weather here. Day before yesterday, it was like 90 plus degrees. And that is Colonial Heights, by the way. Colonial Heights, Virginia. Awesome place. Come visit us. Here I have another Georgia collards and some snow peas. I haven't had any success yet with the snow peas, except for some nice green foliage. I think I'm going to keep this pot. I have some more snow peas that's out. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. So, empty pot. I'm going to put something in there. I think I have some daikon radish seeds. I think I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. I forgot what this is. This is a transplant. So of course, as you can see, This is some cabbage. So again, I think the sun got to it. The sun is eating it up a bit, either that or some bugs. Some red leaf lettuce, and again, I got to get this down in the ground. And this little mess here. So some peas. This is what I'm going to dig up right here. I got better things to put in the ground and to wait on these. But some beans, some peas, some beans, and not real good success with them either. So I'm gonna pull that up. Some more beans and peas. I think I might opt to keep this here. I don't know. What do you think? I know for sure this need to come up, but the rest of this, I'm gonna give it another week and see what happens. My beautiful four-legged friend, that is Violet. And now on the other side here, I have some peas. Now I'm not real impressed with what I have here. Not impressed at all. So sadly, I mean, it was a good try. I think I'm gonna try again another time. But there's things that I have now that I need to put in the ground for the winter. So anyway, the sole purpose of this was really to show you my peppers, but I went ahead and showed you a little bit more of what I have going on. Please, if anyone have any suggestions, comments, concerns, by all means, please let me know. I can also be reached by email, nolandcunningham@gmail.com. You can drop me emails, on what some things that I can do, some suggestions, websites. I am very open to any suggestions. So please let me know what I can do. Well, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my morning harvesting these peppers here, except for my poblanos. But always keep God number one in your life. When you keep God number one in your life, everything else will fall into the position that they should. Thank you for looking and listening and viewing and doing everything. You have a great weekend.